Lenny Bruce, a revolutionary voice in American comedy whose raw honesty, fearless satire, and unrelenting defense of free expression reshaped not just stand-up, but the very boundaries of public discourse. Born Leonard Alfred Schneider in Mineola, New York, he overcame a turbulent childhood raised by relatives while his performer mother, Sally Marr, struggled to make ends meet to become one of the most influential and controversial figures of the 20th century. After serving in the U.S. Navy during World War II, he launched his career with mimicry and charm, winning Arthur Godfrey's Talent Scouts in 1949. But it was in the smoky clubs of the 1950s and 60s that Bruce forged something new: comedy as social critique. He spoke openly, often hilariously, often provocatively about race, religion, politics, sexuality, and hypocrisy, refusing to sanitize truth for comfort. His language was real, his targets bold, and his mission clear: to hold a mirror to society and demand it see itself. This commitment came at great personal cost. Repeatedly arrested on obscenity charges, most notably in San Francisco, Los Angeles, and New York's Greenwich Village, he became a lightning rod in the national debate over artistic freedom. His landmark 1960 for trial drew support from luminaries across literature, theater, and civil rights, and though convicted, his appeal was posthumously vindicated. In 2003, over 35 years after his death, New York Governor George Pataki granted him the state's first-ever posthumous pardon, affirming what history had already decided. Lenny Bruce was not obscene, he was necessary. Though his final performance was in 1965, and he passed in 1966 from a morphine overdose at age 40, his influence echoes in every comedian who dares to speak truth to power. He didn't just tell jokes, he ignited conversations that changed culture. Bill Hicks, a fearless truth-teller and visionary comic whose incisive wit, philosophical depth, and uncompromising integrity reshaped the landscape of stand-up comedy. Though he achieved rock star status in the UK, where audiences embraced his bold critiques of consumerism, conformity, and hypocrisy, he remained a cult figure in his native US, revered by peers as a comedian-esque comedian and hailed posthumously as a spiritual successor to Lenny Bruce and George Carlin. From sneaking out as a teen to perform at Houston's Comedy Workshop with his friend Dwight Slade, to rising through the ranks of the Texas Outlaw Comics alongside Sam Kinison, Hicks honed a voice that was equal parts poet, prophet, and provocateur. After overcoming a period of personal struggle, his commitment to sobriety in 1988 marked the beginning of an astonishing creative surge, performing nearly 300 shows a year, releasing landmark albums like Dangerous 1990 and Relentless 1992, and delivering electrifying sets at festivals like Just for Laughs and on HBO's One Night Stand. His stage presence was magnetic, a master of timing, vocal nuance, and physical storytelling. He moved with the intensity of a rock frontman, often entering to the sounds of Jimi Hendrix, dressed in black, ready to challenge, awaken, and inspire. He didn't just tell jokes, he invited audiences to think, to question, to dream bigger. Diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 1993, he continued creating, recording the visionary albums Arizona Bay and Rant in E minor even as his body weakened. Though his final Letterman appearance was infamously cut, a decision later reversed with a heartfelt on-air apology from Dave in 2009, his words only grew more resonant with time. Bill Hicks didn't seek approval, he sought awakening. And decades later, his legacy endures, a beacon for artists, thinkers, and seekers who believe laughter and truth can and must go hand in hand. It's just a ride. And we can change it anytime we want. It's just a choice. No effort, no work, no job, no savings of money. Just a simple choice right now. Bill Hicks.